Hey YouTube, I'm Windraiser and I'm at a friend's house, so I can speak very loud and get these videos out of the way at a decent time. If you hear crumpling, I mean fake news. So, to start off, I figured I start with a new Titan Return figure and then go on from there and so on and so forth. So for my new Titan Return figure, today I'm going to be looking at Titans Return Wiredwolf, or Wirewolf, whatever they're calling him. But I will call him Wiredwolf. Now he is one of the original G1 headmasters that came out in the 4-part episode of Season 4 of Transformers G1. I never owned him, just like with some of the other ones. Mindwipe was the other one I owned, so I have all 3 Decepticons now. I just hope they do upgraded versions of Snapdragon and Apeface, not those little Titan Master thingies they did with Apeface. I hope Snapdragon gets an actual body. He's a nice yellow, teal, white, ghostly white, and silver clawed wolf. Very beautiful. I do love him. He does have this chipping away at his claws, but he's actually made like that, so that's very cool. He has posability in the ball joint, in the upper legs and the rear legs, along with some hinges and swivels, and his back legs have more ball joints. Tail doesn't wag, it's stationary, just yeah. The gun does come off via these little pegs in those slots. Titan Master sits inside, but it looks like a bathtub, so it's off to the side. There he is without it. Very nice. Head is on a ball joint, so he can look back and forth, and his mouth does open and close. And his jaws, or his teeth, are a red translucent plastic, which fills his entire head as well as the cockpit, which I find good. They're not using translucent, actual brittle plastic now. They're using soft, translucent plastic. So that's very cool. So we'll go ahead and open up the back. And inside is his Headmaster Monzo. And for the life of me, I forget what he does. I have his cards somewhere. There he is, little dude, no paint. Gonna paint his face. Same thing I'm gonna do with Mindwipe. Go ahead and fold them up. There's a robot's head. Very nice. All red and maroon. So, let's transform the body. First, we'll take off the tail. It'll unsheath from that hole right there. Next, we're going to take the rear legs and we're going to straighten them out as best we can. Bring them down. And we're going to take these panels and accordion them down. And this little hole right here, that little peg underneath this part right here, we'll slot into. So accordion them down, peg them into place, accordion them down, peg them into place. Next, we'll take we'll flip out the robot feet. Now you can have one or two options. You can leave the feet like this, or rotate them around and show the actual robot feet. I prefer to have these. It'd be cool to have them with beast feet, but yeah. Next, we'll take the arms, straighten them out, rotate them at the upper bicep swivel. And there's a little panel right here that is hard to get open. And we'll open that up, flip out the hand, flip the paw around, close that up. So we'll flip the paw first, open up this little panel, flip out the hand. If you have nails, you can grab it by the base of the palm and flip it out. Close it up. Straighten the legs. Straighten the arms down. Now you're looking at him while he's very tall and lanky. Yes. What we're going to do is we're going to open up the cockpit again. And these pegs are going to come out of these slots and move up to those slots up here. So you're basically going to push it forward and accordion it down on this double hinge right here. It'll slide in like so. And we'll just bring this down, take the wolf head, bring it over, and there's a peg here for the nose, and then 2 slots there for the ears. And I'll just peg on the back like so. So there we have the robot body. So we'll take the headmaster, and we'll plug him in. And there we go. There we have Wiredwolf in his robot mode. Yes, I know for the sake of the view, his name is Wiredwolf, but I'm going to call him Wiredwolf because that's how I know him. So we'll go ahead and arm him up with his weapons, and I do like his sword. It's almost like a scimitar with a little bit of red. I'm going to plug that in, and instead of, this is the peg for the gun, so he pegs in like this so you don't see that hole like most of the other Titan guns have. There we have Wiredwolf transformed, armed, and ready to direct some Autobots. Let's see, we use a Decepticon here, and I think I left them in the room. Yep. I was going to have him hold Crash Bash, but you all see what he looks like. Posability still the same, ball joint shoulders, swivel up the upper bicep, hinge at the elbow, no wrist, head does swivel back and forth. He does have waist rotation, if I can get it. So his waist does swivel. Ball jointed hip, swivel above the knee, almost beyond a 90-degree bend at the knee, and ball jointed ankles. And he does have a gimmick to where his chest opens just like his original body did, where that you could, when you plug the headmaster in, you see their tech specs in their chest. I think they're going to do, Repro Labels is probably going to do a sticker set for him that you can put in right here, in this little slot right here, so you can still get that effect. I hope they have it accurate. So there you guys go. I'm Windraiser, this is Wiredwolf, and I'll catch you on the next review.